Before we get into this video, I just want to advise you that the Phase 2 document has been linked in the description below, so if you want to go and read that before watching this video, you can. Let's jump into this. Hi everyone, it's Taylor here today. It is ridiculous o'clock at night, but I want to get this video out tomorrow if I can. Raith Rovers released basically a full sort of 26-page massive sort of document, which is their plan to get into the premiership within 2 seasons. There's a lot of promising things in here, but I'm just making this video to discuss the things which I'm most excited about in this document. And I'm going to start with the things that will affect us, the fans, the most, in my opinion, which is the creation of a ultra membership program. Firstly, is massive. I know a lot of people have been concerned about behaviour of some of the ultras. Some of them I've made a video actually. I'll put a link in the description below to that one. Where basically ultras were destroying seats. They were some of them were intimidating wasn't great. That was a minority of the ultras. What the club have done is they've essentially said that beginning next season there'll be a new program where to be in the singing section you have to join a membership program for a small fee. That small fee will create a fund for these ultra groups to do things like order their merchandise, to help with buying things like drums, things like that, and it turns the ultras into sort of an official community kind of thing, and it keeps them held accountable. Any damages that they cause will be taken out of that fund. In my opinion, that's a great solution for the issues that have happened because of some of these ultras. Another thing which I'm really looking forward to as a fan is this new player recruitment system. That's going to make, in my opinion, signings just more of an exciting thing for me. Knowing that it's gone through this level of in-depth recruitment, then gone through this sort of AI system is really cool, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we get from that. Another thing that I'm really excited about is the focus on local community, the focus on bringing as many people from as many demographics as possible. So there's a big push for bringing in more female fans. There's a big push for bringing in younger fans, sort of under 12s. The season ticket for under 12s is still free, which is amazing. I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful for that. That really increases the likelihood that more of these people are going to come in. There's going to be new events for under 12s. There's going to be new things like I believe they're doing the same thing for women and girls. I believe they're doing a female mascot, so that'll be really good for getting a sort of female under 12 sort of market as well. So great, creating as many possible Raith opportunities to create as many Raith fans as physically possible was really good. One of the things that I'm really happy with is that they've used things like survey data and things like that from actual fans to create this new idea. I know that there are other things like revenue and the business side of things, but I'm going to go over that in a massive in-depth video. It's about 40 minutes long and it should be up in a couple of days or so. I've got to fix a couple of things on there, but a massive video, and I'm looking forward to getting that up there. But I'm doing this as a sort of basic, here's roughly what it is. But the main point of this thing is, this is what our goal is apparently as a club. We want to get into the premiership within 2 seasons. The issue is that, of course, we don't have the biggest budget in the league, and typically the team with the biggest budget wins. Good example would be something like a Dundee United, a Hearts, for example, or 2 recent things that sort of come to mind. Ayr United are a good. They haven't won the league, but they've got a fairly big budget and they're doing really well. It explains roughly why. But yeah, I think that's what I'm really hopeful. The document, I think what I really liked about it is that it seemed to meet the fans on their level. It acknowledged things like the disappointment of this season, things weren't very consistent. The ship was not steady, and it was only when really Barry Robson came in where I really did feel that hope again. So I am really hopeful going into the next season that we have this plan, this core foundation that's going to be guiding us. This seems like almost the polar opposite of last season, where it seemed like there wasn't a plan when Ian Murray was sacked, and there definitely wasn't a plan when Neil Collins left the club. But yeah, I'm going to end this here because I wanted to keep this 5 minutes or under, and I've gone over that. But that's the basics of what's sort of been in there. I'll leave a link to the actual document in the description, and I'll leave a link to the Ultra video as well. So I hope you enjoy the deep dive video if you watch it, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.